And welcome everyone to Academy Road here on the campus of Archbishop Ryan High School, where tonight we have Philadelphia Catholic League action between the visiting Bonner Prendy Friars and your Archbishop Ryan Raiders. My name is Ted Westerveld, and we'll be bringing you the play-by-play along with All-Fame coach, the legend Ryan Haney and Billy Everett. And gentlemen, just to recap, since we've last broadcast, what a long, strange trip this has been. In the last week, or less than a week, we've seen Ryan play one of the top 10 teams in the nation twice. We've seen one of the other best teams in the nation get DQ'd in the league. 5 games they lost because of a PIAA violation. We saw the Catholic League expand their playoffs from 2 teams to 4 teams. We saw Devin Prep take Roman Catholic down to the wire on a missed layup to tie the game. It's been crazy, and tonight we find Archbishop Ryan still alive in their season, playing for to represent the Catholic League in the 5A district game against a public league opponent. Coach Haney, I think the big word we want to talk about is opportunity. What does Coach Zaglinski have to do to get this team going?
It's tough coming off the rebound of playing Wood the other night, playing them 2 in a row. But again, coming off the letdown of a semifinal, maybe a possible underdog there, maybe an upset, and then be able to bounce back and play tonight for a chance of being in the state playoffs at District 12 City Championship game. But from him, again, the word you just said is opportunity, and the kids need to understand that. I'm positive Coach Zig will have these guys ready to answer that opportunity and give it their best chance. We're catching Bonner coming in off not playing in a while, so hopefully we have everything going on every cylinder and we're ready to go.
Billy, why don't you speak to what Bonner's going to be coming in with, what their situation has been, and how it brings them to where are they standing when they come into this game today?
Well, Bonner's been the most unfortunate team of any team in the Catholic League. They've now not played for 3.5 weeks. They come in off of a handful of practices, and they'll get some games scheduled after this. If things don't go well for them, they're still going to play some teams next week and make up some games that they didn't get to play. But they're in a tough spot, not having played, not knowing where their bodies are, where Ryan has played. Like I said, it's been the craziest week that you could ever imagine happening in the Catholic League.
And you couldn't write it. You couldn't write it.
They came up with the playoff on Thursday, and kudos to them for doing that, for both the boys and the girls. They wanted to make sure they were both the same. Well, kudos to them.
One element we'll talk about that we're going to save for later in the broadcast is the Devin Prep, the Sal situation, where I think there's a significant issue that's going on, a controversy.
There's a lot of controversy.
We'll save some of that. But tonight we have to focus on the Raiders. And is it fair to say that tonight's it's one and done at this point for the rest of the season?
We lose tonight, our season's over.
Season is over.
So
that's the situation.
That's the situation. We win tonight. We're playing Wednesday night at Lincoln against the Public League representative, which is another issue. With them having COVID issues, Imatup cannot play in that game.
Wow.
So that is going to be, I'm being told, Palumbo, maybe Frankfurt. I don't know. Somebody in the pub is playing on Lincoln at Wednesday night against one of these 2 teams to advance to play Friday night in the first round of the states.
Right, the states come real quick, and that's part of the issue here is that everything is so condensed.
And the states, interesting enough, Ted, this year is only 1 representative from each district. So all you have to do is win 3 games to win the state title. So now, from here on out, we got 5 games left. 5-0, and we're hanging banners.
Ryan, what are you saying? You've been in this situation just recently about a one-and-done game.
Ted, it's very unique to our situation where Wood wasn't able to play too many games, and we called him on a night for a chance to go into the state tournament for the first time on a soccer team. So we've been here. We know what this is like. We got our kids mentally ready. I expect Bonner to come out with a lot of energy off the start. Ryan needs to hang in there tough, and then as the game goes on, hopefully Ryan can pull away and put the pressure on, and their legs run into them a little bit.
I was going to say, Billy, what do you think about the fact that Bonner comes in with possibly fresh legs, whereas Ryan's lost 4 out of 5?
Ryan has lost 4 out of 5, and they need to turn it up. Having played some tough teams, Carroll was a tough loss. I think they turned the tides today. I think you could see a Bonner team that gets out of sorts early because of not playing. Fresh legs could happen, but I want to see them be able to play. Look what we did our first 2 games against Devon and Lansdale. It's really, really hard. So if these guys come out and they're really ready, kudos to their coach, who is a very good coach. And
fresh legs versus game legs. Again, 4 out of 5 losses, but also very tough competition we just played against. Playing Wood twice in a week. If we can't get better playing against those guys, then we probably don't belong to be in a state tournament.
We'll talk about those 2 Wood games because we saw some good things there. We're going to stay live with the prayer, the national anthem, and the announcement of the starters.
We invite you to please stand and join together in prayer. Lord Jesus, in your life on earth, you taught us to be grateful for all that we have. Thus, we come to you now with grateful hearts. Thank you for the abilities and strengths you have given us. Thank you for the coaches and trainers who help us. Thank you for our parents and friends who support us. May we continue to give you glory by using the gifts you have given us to their fullest potential. We ask this of you, Jesus, for you are our Lord forever and ever. Amen. Please remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem.
fun tonight, boys.
Getting ready for basketball action here tonight at Academy Road. If you're just tuning in, it's the Bonner Prendy Friars visiting with the 2-3 record versus our Archbishop Ryan Raiders coming in at 8-4 and high stakes with tonight's game. The winner will advance to the Public League, Catholic League classification game to get into states. So it's one and done here. You lose and you go home. Starters for Bonner Prendy: Edwards, Weldy, Anderson, Sipo, and Egan. For the Raiders, Lemon Warren, Vasquez, Tomasco, Boyd, and Sneed. Looks like Brady Egan's going to jump up with Christian. And we're ready to go. Senior Don Vasquez, Aaron Lemon Warren. Vasquez goes left. Well defended by Bonner. Vasquez backs him down, gets in the paint. One-hander, no. Floorboard for Bonner Prendy, the Friars. Malik Edwards with the ball to Mike Anderson, who's defended by Jalen Sneed.
Ryan comes out in the man defense.
Egan backs down Tomasco. That's blocked by Tomasco, and that's the rebound.
These guys are really tough underneath. They're not big, but they're really, really tough kids.
Tomasco had 5 blocks in the first 4 minutes against Wood the other night.
And there goes Christian, a little heavy. Anderson with the ball. Edwards lets it go from 3, and it's good. Early in the first quarter.
Worry about it. He's their engine. Getting off to a good start. We gotta make sure we got a hand in face all times.
Don Vasquez goes left. Finds Luke Boyd for 3. Outrush the Friars. Sipo, no. Friars do a good job on the boards there and collect the rebound. Mike Anderson for Bonner. Malik Edwards, no. Another rebound for Tomasco. And Jalen Sneed wants to push the ball but can't. Vasquez tries to drive, no. Well defended by Edwards. But Dom finds some room, gets 2.
By Don Vasquez on that. Intensity is very good for Monsignor Bonner to start here.
Nicely done by Mike Anderson.
I don't like seeing that. That's too easy.
Way too easy.
Luke Boyd with the ball. Nicely done by Luke Boyd. Nice drive.
It's a good answer back by Luke.
Very good answer. We need to pick up the defensive intensity. I mean, their defensive intensity is really, really good. We need to dominate with our size here. And we can't continue to let him shoot.
Bonner up. Lemon Warren drives. No. Gets his own rebound. No. You need to finish that. Anderson to the junior Sipo. 8-4, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Caught a break there. Snead finds Vasquez, who goes for 3 and gets it to go. 8-7, Raiders down 1. Friars slow the ball down. Sipo.
Again, that's way too easy. Way too easy on their buckets.
And a turnover. So we talked about it in the pregame a little bit. A lot of energy from Bonner.
A lot of energy. A lot of energy. Bonner's bench, Bonner's coaching staff, Bonner's 5 that are out there. Edwards is 2 for 2, feeling it. We need to get a body on him. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a defensive change and maybe see Snead on him eventually, because we need to defend him better.
Like we said, Ryan's got to weather this storm a little bit with the intensity-wise. Match it. Figure out what they're doing and start shutting some things down. Make it a little bit uncomfortable for them. Don't make it as easy going to the rim. Don't panic too early, though. I don't think you need to start throwing the tail in this early.
No, we're right in it, and we're taking their best punch right now.
3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Exactly.
Sipo, the junior, skip pass. Edwards defended nicely by ALW. Jump stat, short. Rebound, good. (10-9), Raiders down 1.
Billy, switch up the defense a little bit?
Yeah, we're back into their matchup that looks almost like a 1-3-1.
No backcourt there, no possession. Sipo pumps, drives, no. Kicks out to Anderson, who gets it to go. 13-9, Raiders down 4, a minute 50 left in the first quarter. Coach Zaglinski calling the play.
How's the tempo for you, Bill?
The tempo's okay. We want to play a little faster, but so far they're shooting very well. We got to do a better job of pounding the ball inside. As you can see, we have massive size difference in this particular game with Warren and Tomasco.
Boyd short on the 3. And a rebound for Bonner. Checking in for Brady Egan is Nick Marabito. 13-9, Ryan down 4, minute 14 left in the first quarter. Dom in the paint, no.
And the Friars probably preserving some energy in a 2-3 right now. Daring Ryan to shoot.
Janie Snead. Vasquez looks, no. Christian collects it. Jalen in the lane and foul.
Good job by Jalen there attacking the rim. We're gonna see some weak side baskets if they stay in this 2-3. We're gonna see some easy buckets from Aaron Lemonworth. He's already screaming for the ball down there. Has a massive size difference. Look for that ball to hit opposite side and we're going to get a couple layups with Aaron as if they stay in this 2-3.
Michael Parrish checks in the game for Luke Boyd as Jalen Sneed makes the first free throw. Michael Parrish can't collect the rebound. Ryan down 3, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Malik Edwards bringing the ball up for Bonner Prendy. It looks like they're going to take their time. Mandon Sipo, defended by Jalen Sneed. 20 seconds left. "14 seconds left in the quarter. The Friars patient. Ryan defending, off the ball. Sipo gets in the lane, he stops, he pops. It's no good, but a rebound. Oh, big rebound by Hadir Boswell to put Bonner up 5.
And Bonner's just getting rebound after rebound after rebound. And we see Joe over there just at this point pleading with his guys and so frustrated that they're not putting bodies on people and moving people out of the lane with their size and their girth. You don't win basketball games if you can't box people out. And baskets like that are really, really tough.
Not that I'm making excuses, but it's the kind of things we were talking about. A little bit of a hangover from the Wood game, coming in here, and like you said, they're taking their best shot, like their best punch. Bonner's got nothing to lose. They're going to leave everything out here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to leave everything out here because if they lose, even though they got games to play, the games they play are not for any meaning.
This is the first and probably hopefully the only meaningful game that Bonner's going to be in this year. So they're going to give you everything they. I mean, that's a scary opponent to be against. Somebody with no fear.
Sure.
So what we've seen is a response to these slower starts as Joey goes to that press, and you seem to pick some energy up. So let's see what happens in the second quarter.
I think you could see that especially with Michael Parrish coming into the game. I can seeing some defensive things changing a little bit. Bonner does come out with the ball, and hey, the right possession. Coach Funston's probably over there saying, "Right possession here, we can be up 8."
Coach Kevin Funston, I think he was the Coach of the Year last year, and this Bonner program has been one of the better programs in the Catholic League
They did a really good job.
last few years.
They've worked hard for the last 7 or 8 years to build their program up. They went on a run there where they were really down at the bottom of the Catholic League, and they've done a really good job of getting to where they're at.
Sipo to Edwards. Steal by Jalen.
Great hands by Jalen Sneed.
Jalen pushes.
Unlucky. You work hard to get it back, and it's unfortunate to get that turnover there.
Unlucky. 15-10.
That's one guy we need to get going. We need to get Damasco into this game offensively to get it moving a little bit. He gets a bucket or two, and they come in waves.
Morbido to Sipo. The junior goes low. Weldy for 2. Michael Parrish, back to Don. Bonner doing a nice job defending. ALW from the corner. Oh, not the gym roll. Rebound by Boswell, and up come the Friars.
I thought he was going to get it, right, Ted?
That was a quadruple doink almost. 17-10. Bonner holds the lead. Marabito is going to let it go. Heavy. Jalen Sneed with a nice rebound to Michael Parrish.
We've seen a really good job of Bonner putting bodies on Tomasco. We've seen no easy dunks that we're used to seeing. There's a body on him at all times, a bigger, thicker body.
Something we haven't seen all year.
Going smaller. Joey's going smaller with Luke Boyd checking in for Christian
What's your thoughts on
Tomasco.
this, Bill? Tell me what's going on.
Well, I
right
think
now.
they're matching up size for size with them, maybe more pressure. But Ryan just keeps turning the ball over every time down the court.
Mandon Sipo Jr. with the ball, defended by Dom Vasquez. Wow. Malik Edwards. And Joey Zaglinski's going to take a timeout. How much David Wise not being eligible to play from an energy perspective?
He brings good energy off the bench defensively. We call them the pit bulls. When they're in there together, they do create some havoc. I just don't see the intensity and from Archbishop Ryan in a do or die situation. I just don't see it. And Bonner's come out. They don't look like a team that hasn't played in 3.5 weeks.
No, you got to give credit to them. They came out and they're playing well right now. I mean, 10 points this far into the game. Were we expecting that?
No, I was
I mean, it was a
expecting.
slow start, but
I was
not-
expecting the opposite.
Yeah, we have 5:45 left in the second quarter. Ryan has not scored yet in the quarter.
I don't know if it's official. Is 10 one of our lowest first quarters?
Nah, I think.
Devin Prep might have been less.
Yeah, I think we started out really slow with Lansdale too.
Ryan with the ball. Down 9. In a win or go home game in the Catholic League.
And Bonner's still in a 2-3, extended 2-3.
That's a great look. That's a great look by.
It's down low is where we're going to find them. They're in an extended 2-3, forcing Ryan to
Here comes the pressure.
find open guys that they've struggled to find.
That was a great feed by ALW there to Luke Boyd.
Great final knee. Way to come out of timeout and get a nice bucket like that.
A little bit more energy. Good hands. Oh, that's a travel. Yes, it is. Great defense by Jalen Sneed.
Very good defense.
Mark it down. 19-10 when this game changed.
4:58 left in the first half. 19-12. Ryan with the lead. Vasquez with the ball. To Jalen Sneed. Michael Paris. Don for 3. No good. Ball's going to stay. Good effort there by ALW. Dom wanted that ball in the inbounds, didn't get it. Michael Parrish. Dom spins. Dom drives. Up and no.
Their defense is very, very good. I know that they're in an extended 2-3. They're just physically dominating the game.
Malik Edwards to Sipo. Sipo, scoop, and good, gets it to go.
I thought that was a goaltend by grabbing the net there.
Mandon Sipo with the hoop and the pressure defense on Jalen Sneed. They have Ryan has numbers. Michael Parrish in the corner, no good. Foul on the play. Malik Edwards using that forearm. officials for tonight's game: John Przybinski, Pat Tobler, and Alex Landis. We've had this crew before. It's a good crew. Christian Tomasco checks back in for Michael Paris. And a foul on Christian. 21-12, 3:29 left in the first half. Mike Anderson off the screen. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot. Kisses it high off the glass. It's 23-12. Trying to get the ball to Masco. Find it. Lemon high. Blocked. Nice block against ALW. They stayed with it. Jaden Seed will take a seat for Derek Williams, the freshman. Dom's going to let it go. Doesn't get the call. And Mike Anderson brings the ball up for the Friars. 23-12. And that is a moving screen against Adir Boswell.
If you're not hearing a whistle for a while, it's getting a little bit ticky-tacky back and forth, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that was a moving screen at that point, but, you know, Ryan has to find a way to get into and carve out what their offense and what their extension of the defense. Someone has to be open.
Dom's going to take it in. He's going to kick to the freshman. Williams gets it to go. Darren Williams. Big three for the Raiders there.
And speaking to Joey, I think you're going to start seeing a little more of Darren Williams.
23-15. Just under 2 minutes left. Sipo, no. Williams controls the rebound. He's going to push. Warren drives. Smooth, no. Williams with the rebound. Bodies fly. Ryan cannot convert. And a timeout. Kevin Funston.
I like the confidence shown by Williams there, going right to the rim. I'd like to see they get a finish there, obviously.
Yes,
but
we like to finish there. We need a couple finishes here that we're not getting. You know, we need to continue to get the ball down into Aaron Lemon Warren. Once that happens, then we can extend the game. We can extend our shooters to be able to find open spaces to shoot. Right now, the extension of the Bonner defense is very good. They're probably not going to leave, for not playing and not wanting tired legs, they're probably not going to get much out of the 2-3 if we don't start making shots. And having 15 points with 1:33 left in the second quarter is definitely going to keep them in what they're doing.
Low scoring affair tonight. Leader for Ryan. Vasquez has 5. Malik Edwards for Bonner has 8. And he, along with Mike Anderson, have really taken the offensive. They're in control of the offense for the Friars and have been a handful for the Raiders defense. On the floor for the Raiders, Tomasco, ALW, Williams, Vasquez, and Boyd. And Williams with the steal. Almost a backcourt there. Good opportunity for the Raiders.
Bonner, you're not happy with that right now.
No.
That's playing right in our hands.
But that's happening too many times. The body language is not good out here. The intensity is not good. The turnovers are off the charts.
Minute 17 left. 23-15, Ryan down at home. in a do-or-die game.
That's Ryan Ball. Very good job by Darren Williams. He's come in this sequence now, and he's giving him good minutes, good energy. Look, it's coming to the end of the year. He's going to play.
2 consecutive turnovers caused by the press. 23-15, Ryan down. Luke Boyd with the ball. Williams. We're under a minute here on Academy Road. Pressured by ALW, pressured, ball stolen by.
Something rarely we see, huh?
Brady Egan with the steal. Malik Edwards way off. Here comes Vasquez for the Raiders. ALW.
Great head fake, though.
Weldon
Great
with the
job there
rebound.
by Weldon, who's a football player. Great job by him. You know, there were 3 Ryan guys, and he comes up with the rebound.
23 seconds left in the half. Bonner's going to hold. Down to 15.
Williams and Malik Edwards are battling underneath a little bit.
Sipo to the left with 6 seconds. And it goes Ryan's way. 3.4 seconds left in the quarter. 23-15. 2. Williams lets it go. And no good. That'll do it for the first half. Archbishop Ryan down 8 to Monsignor Bonner, 23-15. And gentlemen, I guess the best thing we can say here is that it's under 10, which is good. They haven't been able to get a rhythm. If they get a rhythm shooting, I think we'll be okay. Billy?
Bonner got sloppy in the last 3 minutes. They had some offensive fouls, a couple turnovers there, a couple questionable shots, and we really, you know, we cut it to 8 from 11, but we really didn't take advantage of that.
Bonner's last 6 possessions were not impressive at all.
Not at all.
And that is credit to Archbishop Ryan's the press.
Yes.
Picked up the intensity.
And also, some of it was credit to bringing in Darren Williams, because Darren Williams allows the floor to be extended because he can make shots.
And I think for the first quarter and a half, that was the best Bonner can be. If you're Ryan, that wasn't the best we can be. So if you're sitting here in halftime right now, you know you didn't play well, and you're still in this game. And I think we just saw their best, the other team. So let's come out and let's raise our level up. Let's make a little more concentration. Let's finish one underneath the basket, a little bit better with the ball, and let's see if we can turn this around.
And we need our best player. Time to show up.
This could be your last half of basketball as a senior.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with it?
You don't want to be thinking that way as a player, but that's a reality right now, and they need to play that way, where no fear, leave everything they got on their court to make sure this isn't their last half of basketball.
I wanted to talk to you guys about, and Billy, you can help out here. We talked in the pregame about all the things that went on this week with the Catholic League. I mean, it's like a soap opera.
Yeah.
Can you talk about specifically? Do you know what's your knowledge about the LaSalle, Devon situation, Roman situation?
Well, there was some trickiness going on there.
Allegedly.
No, there was some trickiness going on there. Roman and Devon were supposed to play on Monday. Somehow that was postponed to Thursday.
Pipe league?
Jason Fisher's very crafty at changing schedules. Like, it's known through the league. He's very, very good at it. So, the game gets changed. Wednesday night, LaSalle beats Devon. They tell their kids they're in the playoffs. A hearing happens in Mechanicsville for a player in Newman Goretti that played games in California, played in Newman Goretti, left, went to California, came back. They find him ineligible. They changed the wins and losses.
They vacated the games that player was in?
Yes. So, ironically, he never played against LaSalle. It was the first game when he was sitting out anyway, and he played against Devon. That made Devon jump up to 8-4 instead of what they would have been 7-5. And at that point, they would have been out, and they were in. And with the fact that they had the win over us percentage-wise and the extra game they played, they bumped us to 4. So there was a lot of creativity in making. So by the way, they canceled the game at noon on Thursday. The game was scheduled for Thursday night. So there was a lot of craftiness going on in that.
A lot of things fell into place that, it's out of our control. It wasn't one of the decisions we're making, and we're not saying bad or good to anybody. Zig handled it like a true professional. His thoughts were, again, you're going to win a championship, we got to beat Wood anyway, so he was more than willing to play the Wood game. From a outsider looking in, Ryan to finish in 3rd in this league, since they've merged, the first time in history, to get that an extra bump for a marketing standpoint, from a motivational standpoint, chance to play Roman, which Devin Pratt took them to the wire. Who would have known what would happen, Ryan? And I'm not making excuses or saying that, because that's not what our coach said, and that's not what he wanted. He was more than willing to play Wood on that night and took the beating that we got, and we moved on and we learned from it. But things were a little bit unfortunate. Things kind of fell into place a little bit differently than we thought when we last met.
Sure, they did.
Devin did the league a service by taking Roman to the wire and missing a layup to tie that game. That it wasn't a blowout. Or Devin deserves. I mean, let's face it. We've had a chance to see them up close. I watched that Roman game. That was the same movie we saw here. That's a really, really good basketball team.
Yes, very well coached basketball team. A team that buys into what they're asking. Many charges in a game. They get 3, 4, 5 charges every game.
And it's unfortunate. Again, a real playoff schedule to see everybody should have been got in. And LaSalle gets in, Devin Prep gets in. They probably play each other around.
Check this out. Think of it this way: if there's no COVID, there's normally 8,000 people watching these games at the Palestra.
Yeah.
Right? And those decisions being made, I don't know how much by not being at the Palestra that has something to do with the way things went down. Because you're going to tell me Lou McGrady's not going to be in that Final Four?
Yes. Let's make no excuses here. Archbishop Ryan needs to show up in the second half, and if they don't, they have no one. The excuses are over. It's time.
And if we were to pick before the season, Roman was probably the second seed. Going to probably get to that final against Wood. Did the top 2 teams get there?
I personally think Newman, but that's my opinion. I mean, everyone has a different opinion. Roman didn't have, Roman lost 2 guys that left for Montverde. One's going to be an NBA lottery pick. The other one could be a pro himself.
Newman took themselves out of it with what they did. So,
yes.
And they have no one to blame but themselves.
Without a doubt. No matter what the people out there in the world are saying.
Well, I was going to ask, was it more of an interpretation that was done incorrectly, or how did?
That's what they say. They say it was done incorrectly, listen.
The one thing in their argument, though, is in the past, there has been players and there has been rulings where kids were allowed to play in the Catholic League and then not be able to play in the state tournament. Is that one of these situations, or was this?
It was a situation where he played too many games in California, didn't have enough games to be eligible to play back here. And understand this, Carl Auergel, he's a top-notch coach and a top-notch guy. He ain't scared of nobody. So he didn't do anything. He only did what he thought was allowed.
Well, that's where I was going. I mean, there's an infraction, but there's an infraction of due to ignorance or intention.
He's not that kind of guy.
Yeah, those things should have been decided before the game started, right?
Without a doubt. There was probably a misinterpretation by their athletic director.
Well, my question would be: is how do you not vet that situation out? How is that situation not vetted out?
They claim to vet it out wrong.
Through the league.
Yes, reading the rules, they vetted it out wrong, and therefore he became ineligible. And obviously, if District 12 made him ineligible, they don't make anyone ineligible.
Well, the one thing that Coach Haney and I noticed, it's different from sport to sport, is number one, we learned real quick by doing these broadcasts and being more involved that basketball's king. I mean, this is the real deal here. But the amount of bodies transferring from place to place is incredible. I guess my question is, what's the coaches meeting like when we got players going from one school to another?
Well, it was never big on kids going from one Catholic school to the other. Now we're seeing some of that. You always seen kids come in and kids come out, and that's just the way. That's just the way it is. Anymore. Like we're watching in college, they break records every year on transfers, and therefore, this is what we got.
Well, that's our mini podcast version of what went on.
It's an unaccepted thing going on. But here we are, so let's go. Let's set this up for a second.
So
This is all about Ryan and Bonner tonight, and the chance to win the state tournament.
Ryan's got it. Billy said it's very simple at this point. Ryan's got to come out and show up. The seniors got to play like seniors. You got to take care of the basketball, and you got to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Real simple, right?
I think we're going to pressure them in the second half. We're going to try to get them tired legs. I don't know if it's going to happen. Coach Funston is doing a really good job of the defense that he's in, extending it. I mean, they scored 15 points, but it's not only the 15 points. It's watching their defense. It's watching the bodies that are on guys at all times, watching their extension, watching the closeout on all threes. I think we have 1-3 in the first half.
We're going to get ready to go. We're going to start in about a minute here. The great Ryan Simmons, our director, producer, stopping by the booth.
Back in action.
Back in action. Good to see him. He's caffeinated and he's ready to go. He said he's caffeinated and vaccinated.
And this part of the broadcast is brought to you by Christian Mingles.
Murph man.
That was Billy Murphy. Actually, I asked Coach Murphy about our baseball program, who's starting up with some scrimmages. They had a big scrimmage against GA.
Went to Rand Playground.
They went to the playground? Well, first of all, before we go any further, how do you get the permit? It's a permit. They went to the playground and got a permit?
Apparently, Judge, GA, and Ryan set up a little 3-team baseball scrimmage to kick it off early March on a nice sunny day on Saturday. And nobody was counting on Ryan to get the W. They went in there and get a 12-2 win against GA.
So
That's a big...
DJ Sims was
Our lacrosse coach, Mr. Taylor, just paying a visit. It's good to see everybody in the
We're getting visits. We're getting visits from everybody. DJ Sims was a winning pitcher. Nick Costanzo, McDermott Murphy, and Chris Birch, a freshman with a home run. And they had tremendous defense all around. So good luck to our baseball program, as I know Coach Lake going to make that a...
Baseball, girls lacrosse, boys lacrosse, yes. Spring sports starting up.
Here we are back in action. Don Vasquez with the ball. In what will be...
Boys volleyball. A whole lot of spring sports in there.
Turnover.
And same of what we saw in the first half. Not a very good first start.
No, not at all. Bad pass there by Luke Boyd. Coach is very, very, very...
And Jalen Steve with the back causes the backcourt violation.
And
I'll tell you
Bonner's screaming there.
Jalen Steve's been playing hard all night.
Yes. Bonner's screaming there about that Steve touched it, but Bonner touched it last, therefore that would be a backcourt violation. He touched it last.
Don Vasquez to Boyd, swings, ALW. Bonner's bench very, very loud. ALW corner 3, short. No rebound available for the Raiders. Weldy, he's going to take it low. Blocked by Christian Tomasco, his second block of the night.
How many points Tomasco got tonight? Official or unofficial? 0 in the first half, so we need to get him started, huh?
We need to get him going. I only think he had one real good look at the hoop.
Yeah, not much of the ball either. It's really tough.
Edwards and Sneed duel. In and out. With the help from Tomasco. Here comes Jalen Sneed. He finds Luke Boyd. Corner 3 is long. Good rebound, ALW. Aaron likes that stutter step in there, and it creates space for him. He just wasn't able to finish.
Aaron is an old school basketball player.
Very, very old school.
It's so smooth, it's methodical. It is nice to watch.
Bonner breaks the press. Sipo finds Edwards. Anderson.
That's got to be his third or fourth unorthodox layup near the rim, huh?
The lead is extended to 10. Dom from 15. Doesn't go. Nobody underneath to help
Here's
Tomasco.
what I don't understand there. They're missing every shot. Dom takes a shot, fades away, and runs back like he made it, and he misses it.
If you look, you only had one guy going for the rebound there. Three guys were behind him.
No travel call, and they do call the travel. 5:56. Some of the fans pacing.
Do you feel the angst?
Well, you've been there. You've been there as a coach, right?
You feel it. You can cut it with a knife in the building.
Good luck, Christian. Christian took that pass below his waist, and that's going to be tough for him. This defense is going to get that ball. when it's
Joe's
below his
going to blow a
waist.
lid soon. He's over there just really, really frustrated with his guys.
If you're here, you need a spark. Something needs to happen to light the fire right now. Something needs to go right. There's a start.
That's a great pass to Christian. Christian on the board.
Give him his 2 points. Let's get going now. Come on.
So the games that we've broadcasted, players built like Weldy have given Ryan trouble all year.
Yes.
Vasquez, no. 5:10 left. 25-17. Monsignor Bonner leads. Lose and go home.
And there's a lot, including myself, there's a lot of anxious people in here.
Dom at the line for two.
This is those moments in these games where seniors and leadership, guys that have been around, should be able to carry us a little bit. And you expect them to step up.
Dom gets one of two. Ryan presses. Anderson breaks it. Goes low to Boswell. And a foul.
Boswell, another big body that they're bringing off the bench.
ALW picks up the foul, only his first. No one in foul trouble for the Raiders. Five minutes on the button left in the third quarter. And Boswell makes both.
Bill, you got a connection AAU with these Bonner guys, where they're at, what they're
No,
doing?
I don't know many of these guys where they're playing at.
Luke Boyd. And ALW draws that foul, got pushed in the back. I like the fact that Luke took that, he felt it and took it. He'll take that foul.
Both coaches jockeying for some calls. Maybe that one was a little.
Tomasco. Ooh. Went aggressively, but no. Malik Edwards. Very good basketball player, Malik Edwards.
Very good player. Very strong with the ball.
Anderson defended by Sneed. That's a tough matchup for Dom. .421 left, 27-18. Bonner holds in this do-or-die game over the Raiders. Raiders lose, the season is over. Raiders win, they advance to District 12 title game. The winner of this game advances to the District 12 title game. Edwards drives to the left and pulls up and good. 29-18.
Bonner's still in the 2-3 they've been in all night. Ryan still hasn't made any shots. Another turnover by Ryan.
Anderson draws the foul. Anderson to the line for two, 29-18, 3:40 left in the third quarter. Now Malik Edwards gets a rest. Sipo comes in. We'll see if they can do a little bit of damage with Edwards on the bench. Misses both. 11-point lead for Bonner. Ryan needs to take care of the ball here. Aaron drives. Aaron gets it to go.
Aaron's putting together a nice game.
Big possession for the Raiders. Now they got to defend. Osmo blocked by Tomasco. That's his third block. Anderson with the good answer for Bonner. They retain the 11-point lead. Dom for three. He draws the foul.
Dom has mastered the art of falling down and hitting a three-pointer or drawing a foul. I've seen that done a dozen to 24 times.
He gets that call a lot, huh?
He does. He does. Yeah, you're right there. He has mastered that.
This is the first, a little frustrated. Still plenty of time. Makes the second.
Bill, on this little break, what's your thoughts on District 12 in going into the state tournament? How should we compare? I mean, what are you thinking across the board?
First game is against a District 11 opponent. We will be a sizable favorite in a game like that. And then upon winning, the winner of this game, and then upon winning, they would be looking at possibly Chester. So if Bonner wins a game like this, you could be looking at Bonner-Chester in the second round, which should be a lot of fun over there in Delaware County.
Big stop for the Raiders. Big rebound for Christian. Ball to Jalen. He's going to drive. He's going to take it. Off the glass heavy, no. Dom gets the floorboard. Double team in the corner. Dom finds Michael Parrish with the left. 2:16 left in the third quarter. Big free throws for Michael. So Edwards comes in for Anderson. Bonner showing a nice rotation there. Getting their players some rest for the fourth quarter. Michael Parrish makes the second. 31-23, Bonner lead. 2:13 left. Boswell doesn't want any parts of Tomasco and throws the ball away. Got away with the foul there.
He literally, Jalen Stee's laying on the ground. He's given everything he's got in the game. He was pushed off really bad there. He didn't get the call, but they still turned the ball over. Here's a good chance to get it to 5 or 6 on this possession. Luke Boyd's back in the game. Look for possibly a corner 3 from him.
31-23, minute 50 left in the third quarter. Warren in the corner goes low to Tomasco. Christian's going to take it himself, and Christian gets the goal and the foul.
And Joey's already gone offense for defense, in the third quarter, trying to get the spark that he needs.
Coach Kevin Funston calls a timeout for the Friars. We'll come back with Tomasco on the line.
The great Joe Mason just gave us a nice text. He's comparing this game to the Doherty prep game, Kyle Lowry's senior year, which isn't a good comparison for the Ryan guys.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for listening. And if you're out there and you want to check out a guy who does a great job covering high school sports in this community, the profiles that he does and the reporting that he does, make sure you check out the Northeast Times, northeasttimes.com, the great Joe Mason. Thank you, Joe, for checking in. We got a minute 45 left, 31-25. Christian Tomasco at the line. A little bit more sense of urgency in Christian on that last one.
Yeah, so Christian gets a couple points this half, the blocks. I mean, again, he was somebody we need to be a contributor in this game, Brian, and be successful and move on. So to see him get some things going, we're in a better spot than we were a minute and a half ago.
And he gets it. Old-fashioned 3. 31-26, 5-point lead for Bonner.
Definitely going to be some coaching involved and seeing how Bonner handles now their lead slipping away a little bit.
Yeah, the coach is taking Edwards out again, and he's going like this. I'm going like this too. Why,
Is there a foul issue? Is there something going on we don't know in the league?
The one foul.
No, so it's not that, right? So
Vasquez on Sipo. Oh, great step by ALW. Aaron Lemon Warren cuts the lead to 3. Minute 22 left. Good pressure by Jaden Sneed. Ball on the floor. Bodies fly.
Wow, and Boswell just come in and push the guy. Boswell just come in and push Vasquez in that sequence. I'm surprised we don't have a technical on that.
I think it was
Bonner had it was close to a violation on that as the ball's on the floor anyway. They didn't cross midcourt.
Bonner's ball with the jump ball, right?
Yes.
Wow. Bonner catches a break there.
I think he slipped a little. I wish we could see the replay, but
If he backs off him, they're not getting the ball over the line.
And Mike Anderson was completely right. He still didn't get in. Like, he's wondering, why did you take him out? And look what happened when they took him out on 2 different sequences there.
31-28, Ryan has cut the lead to 3.
2's pushing off.
Fasten your seatbelts. That's a travel, and that is a walk. And Bonner has started to break down here in the last minute.
And I think Edwards went back to go back in the game. and coach said, no, go sit down. Now he's clapping his hands over there in disgust.
45 seconds left.
Some confusion going on over at Bonner's bench.
Boyd and Sneed play catch. Javen Sneed goes low to ALW with a putback and good. It's a 1-point game. 22 seconds left. Vasquez guarding Sipo, who is not the ball handler that Edwards is.
And Bonner's just wondering where they're going to get their offense from.
Boswell over to Masco. 2 seconds left. Vasquez from half court. Front rim. Bonner Prendy 33, Archbishop Ryan 30. Ryan cuts into that lead. Guys, we're going to be in for it here for the fourth quarter. It's going to be fun.
A few things I'm noticing. Tomasco gets scoring. Lemon's going to the hoop more. He's got things going. Vasquez, less shots this half, which if he took a ton in the first half, I thought a little bit more than we would like to see. Those things changing. Defense picks up. Ryan's right back in this game down 3 going to the fourth quarter. You seeing something?
Yeah, I think the defensive intensity. I think we're finding out that they're struggling with handling the ball on the Bonner side, especially when they continue to take Edwards out. He sat out about 3.5, 4 minutes in that third quarter.
Had to be a rest. Has to be a rest issue.
Yeah, maybe coaching thinks too many minutes, need him down the stretch. But we were looking at the 3.5 minute mark of I was thinking, okay, well, this is not going to be good.
Aaron with the big steal. We had Christian with a big block. So Christian with the fashion 3.
Yeah, a lot of things that went the way that's been working, why we've been successful this year. Those guys showing up and getting things done. And Sneed working, doing all the intangible stuff on the court. Drawing the fouls, winning the ball, making things happen. Dom sharing the ball around, bringing the ball up, getting things, going to the guys that need to be scoring. Those are the things that work. When Ryan's working, things are working. And then the third piece of that is Boyd hitting the jumper. So.
Right. Let me set the table for us here. Sneed, Vasquez, ALW, Boyd, Tomasco. Edwards and Anderson back in for Bonner with Brady Egan, James Weldy, and the big body Boswell. ALW shoots. ALW!
That kid is having a really good game tonight.
That's his 10th. This is a good matchup. Sneed on Edwards, and Sneed gets a steal and a foul. Right in front of the booth.
And Edwards is on the floor, and it did happen right in front of him. It was really good intensity. He's grabbing his head at this point. We'll keep the Bonner community updated how he is. Archbishop Ryan trainer has come out.
Getting up. Great hustle play.
Looking more like a scratch than a headbutt, right?
Yeah, it was no headbutt. He might have hit the floor.
Ryan Ball, right?
Ryan Ball.
Chance to have our first lead of the game.
Got a free time out there for Joey Z, so let's see what he draws up. We're going to play Dom as the 2. Sneed with the ball. Ball to ALW. His feet look quick. He spins, and it's good. His 12th point of the night. It looks like he can do that anytime he wants to. Ryan takes the lead.
Quarter till now, and Sneed's just going to really pressure.
Oh, great steal by Sneed. He goes strong and foul. Jalen Sneed with the steal.
I got to tell you,
Pick this pocket.
if I'm bringing the ball up and Jalen Sneed's covering me, I'm throwing the ball up. I'm throwing the ball up because he's just everywhere on the court at all times.
7:05 left in regulation. Raiders with the 1-point lead. .32 is not on my sheet for Bonner. Boswell will take a seat. And Jalen Sneed gets the second one to go.
And Sneed's in Mike Anderson's head at this point.
Mandon Sipo, defended by Dom. Ryan holds a 2-point lead. Boyd takes a seat. Michael Parrish comes in for defense. Sipo does a nice job to collect that, and he kicks.
And Deuce Kettner is a freshman.
36-35. Ryan find themselves down one with 6:15 left.
Kettner.
Any relation
Yes.
to Larry?
Aaron, step back,
The late
shoots
Larry
three.
Kettner, right?
I don't know the relation, but yes.
Bonner's bench is excited. 36-35. 6 minutes left in this game, and possibly this season for the Raiders. Drama at Academy Road. Big pick. And Kettner has ignited this Bonner team. And ALW picks up his third.
Whatever the relationship, Larry Kettner can play some basketball. You're going back to the old Temple UMass days. He was a Roman kid, played with Donnie Carr.
Michael Parrish sits. Luke Boyd comes in. He misses the second, but Welby with a rebound. Bonner extends the lead to 4. 5:45. Vasquez for three. No. Mandon Sipo, guarded by Luke Boyd, screen set by Kettner. Sipo gets it to go. Lead back up to 6. Jalen to Dom. Dom, no answers to the left, pulls it back out. Sneed finds ALW. That is not a travel. Jalen, he pops and gets the short jumper to go.
Bonner went on a 9-0 run there.
I mean, give credit where credit's due. Bonner went on a 9-0 run with, it had to be 4 guys off their bench.
Yeah. I mean, Kettner, we didn't see him all game.
Give him credit to the Bonner coach right now to go to some fresh legs and just get a little bit of a different look.
Yeah.
And it worked.
And it's worked.
Joey regroups here.
In comes Michael Parrish. For,
I think you get it to 33. I think you let 33 win this game for you. I think it's his night. I think you could just tell he's active.
Well, if you're going to go out and you're not going to play and your best senior, your Division I possible recruit, you're going to win or lose with his hands right now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And I'm agreeable. That's exactly what I would be doing. If I was the other players, that's who I'd be going to. That's who I'd be deferring to. And let's play off his energy and what he's doing with or without the ball.
41-37, 4:55 left in regulation, and possibly the season. Can't stress that enough.
Again, I would love to get an interview with the Bonner coach after this game to see what was going on.
Bonner
and what we were
inbounds.
seeing.
Sneed and Anderson, good duel. Jalen Sneed's hands are all over the place. He's having a great night tonight. Luke Boyd, Brady Eagle, and James Weldon, excuse me. And Luke Boyd draws that foul.
Draws that turnover. A little bit of a travel.
Is it a travel, not a foul? I apologize. Thank you, Coach.
Feet were shuffling.
The lead is 4 for Bonner. Jalen Sneed. He sees an opening. Closed up by Bonner.
Still in the 2-on-2, right?
They're still in a 2-3.
Dom catches on rebound. Ryan catches a break. And they start over with Sneed. Oh, Jalen lost control of the ball. Ryan gets back. Sipo pulls it out. Bonner probably not in a rush here. Weldy. Oh, Weldy.
Wow. The ball was up there for a couple seconds.
Weldy off the roll. Doesn't get it to go. ALW. Tough pass to Boyd. Jalen Sneed for 3. Oh! Round and round and comes out. 3:30 left. 41-37 Bonner.
They found the open guy, right?
Just didn't get it to go.
Tough.
If there was a camera on us three, we all got smiles on our faces. You could feel that Catholic League, just tradition coming alive here. 3.5 minutes left, 4 points, winner goes on. And if you think back, a season that may not have happened, with everything these kids have been through, everything these coaches and administration have done to make this happen, to have this opportunity at this point, this is a plus.
Well, the key word is opportunity, right? We talked about it. As an athlete and as a program, all that stuff is great. But your legacy is what's going to happen right here. So there's talent on this team that can make a state run without question. You just have to take advantage of the opportunity. And it's been because of all those things you said. Hey, listen, we're 1-4 in the last 5 games, but you're playing against 2 of the top teams in the country.
Yes.
Take this opportunity and take it, right? That's to take the opportunity. So they got 3 minutes.
Bonner's not going to give it.
No, they're not going to give it to you.
Take it.
What a great job by Bonner. After Ryan made the big comeback, took the lead, and they just ended up going on a 9-0 run. You know, and they've made tough shots. They're making foul shots.
But listen, we also have to give credit to the Raiders. I mean, it wasn't the best first half for them, and they answered back, took the lead. So it's a game of runs. You know that, right? When everyone's going well, it's a game of runs. So we just got to hope we get our run here. 3:25 left in regulation. 41-37. If you're just tuning in, Ryan's been chasing the game most of the evening. Bonner with the ball here in the fourth quarter. Jalen Sneed with the steal. Out to Dom. Dom puts it away.
Once again, Jalen Sneed on defense.
2-point ball game. Jalen Sneed. Great battle by those 2 players. Ball on the floor. Sipa with the ball to his left. Blocked by Tomasco. Here comes Sneed. Luke Boyd for the lead. Yes! Luke Boyd!
Great shot by Luke.
Big shot by Luke Boyd
Mr.
there.
Ryan really needed that one.
The block by Tomasco. The great look by Snead, and Luke Boyd puts the Raiders up 42-41. Anderson with the ball. Anderson, there was a travel not called. Edwards, Snead with the block! A block by Snead! Ryan with the 1-point lead, 2 minutes left. Archbishop Ryan answers the bell. Backdoor, Luke Boyd! Oh, rebound! ALW!
Great job. That's called D up. They run that play. It didn't work last week against Wood, but it's always good for a basket or two.
44-41, 1 minute, 27
Let's
seconds.
for a timeout.
Wow. What a turnaround, huh?
That was impressive. That was impressive.
That was a great shot by Boyd in the corner.
Boyd sniped that from the corner, off the block.
All 5 guys on the court for Ryan had something to do with the turnaround just now.
Yeah.
Snead, Vasquez, Lemon.
No one more than Jalen Snead. Jalen Snead just lays it out on the floor. He doesn't give you big points. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
And tonight, it may be difficult, it may not come across on screen, but as you're close to the action, you can see he's almost on every ball. He's got a fingertip on every ball defensively.
I have been around this game a long, long time. I have never seen a defensive player like him.
Big block by Christian Tomasco. That's why you're here, son.
That's
right?
why you're here.
That's why you're here. That's why you came here, and that's why you're here. 44-41, minute 27 to put Ryan into the District 12 playoff game.
Both teams are in a 1-on-1. So any fouls a 1-on-1 situation for both teams.
Listen, call your friends. Let them check out the last minute 30 here. Archbishop Ryan with a chance to clinch. An opportunity to go to the District 12 5A Public Catholic League game.
This is a good test for Ryan and could carry his momentum. If we can get out of here with a W, carry this into a state tournament, I like the way this might actually play out in our favor.
They put the ball in Anderson's hands with a minute 17 left, guarded by Don Vasquez. Boyd on Sipo. Snead. Oh, the kick. Oh, a big three.
What a big shot.
Wow. Bonner comes right back.
If they stay in a 2-3 like this, Ryan's going to hold for the last shot.
We're going to get a great look, right?
Well,
50 seconds left.
if they stay in a 2-3, we're going to hold for one shot.
You agree with this? Letting them hold? Make them work a
Pressure
little
on
bit, right?
Snead. Big minutes here.
You're going to see a timeout soon by Joey. About 15, 18 seconds.
Jathan defended by Sipo.
There it is.
Joey takes the timeout.
Snead, get your shoots out, right?
Somebody's 28.3 seconds left. We are tied here at Academy Road on the gym.
Opportunity to be a hero, Ted.
Opportunity is the key word tonight, Hayne.
What are you thinking, Bill? Who are we going to? Back door? We going to Lemon? What are we doing?
I'm thinking because of the pressure, I think we're going to see Lemon with the ball a little bit up top because his guy is going to struggle to guard him, where the guards are really on top of their players here. I think that.
You like that? You like the ball in Lemon's hands?
If we can get a one-on-one, absolutely. I mean, this is senior year, leading scorer last year in the Catholic League before he broke his foot.
Division I recruit. The painting's been set, right? Get the cameras out. This is the moment.
We also don't need to take a shot until there's about 3-4 seconds left. We've seen a couple times where Ryan has shot the ball a little too early in situations.
All right, get this one.
And we see
Come on, boys.
We see Bonner not really even pressuring right now.
Vasquez with the ball, the senior. 18 seconds left. Steed.
Yep, this is what we're talking about right
ALW.
here. Make him guard. Not
Dominic's-
too early. Aaron, come get the ball. Whoa, I thought they were taking a foul there.
They had one to give.
They don't have any to give. The next foul with them is 1-1.
7.7 seconds left. We're tied. Winner goes on.
That was planned.
It's win the game or go to overtime. There's no other options here. We've seen them shoot the ball too early. It's win the game right now or we're going to overtime. There's no way, shape, or form that we should be that Bonner should get a shot.
Everybody checking in via text and chat. See who's going to take the last shot here. I think ALW is the man here. Give it to him.
He'll pick a fence.
I think I see Jimmy Chitwood coming out of the locker room.
They're over there. Zig's drawing something up and they're saying, nah, just give that.
He's like, I got it. I'll make it. That's what it is. I'll make it.
Great moments are made with what? Great opportunity, Ted. Come on. In the words of Herb Brooks.
Tie ball game, 7.7 seconds left. We're having fun here.
This could be somebody's legacy right now. The story they talk about in their 5-year reunion. Remember that jump shot I hit?
That's right.
In the state tournament? This is it.
On the floor for the Raiders.
Come on, Steve. Let's go.
Starters. Jalen, Dom, ALW, Christian, and Luke Boyd on the floor.
This is your moment.
And here we go. 7 seconds. Ball to Dom. 4. Dom drives. Dom shoots. Back iron. No. He's traveled. No call. And we have extra basketball, gentlemen.
Our money's worth tonight, Ted.
Had a good look.
Look at that floater going on. We know what happens when that guy's shot goes up.
If the South Philly floater would have went in, I would have saw Billy roll off this table here.
Was that the look we were looking for?
I mean, it wasn't a bad look. It wasn't a bad look. I think they denied with Edwards. I think they denied the ball to Aaron Lemon Warren in that spot.
So overtime is a 4-minute period.
Overtime's a 4-minute period. Yes.
All right, so set the table. Fouls.
Looks like they don't reset the foul, so the foul situation will remain the same.
There's no foul situation change. So both teams are in a 1-on-1.
All right.
That has not been. Free throws have been a little bit of a challenge for the Raiders. I don't have any statistics on Bonner. I tell you, the key move of that quarter was the insertion of Kentner, the freshman, for Bonner. He hits that three, and they just got a boost of energy, and you just saw the momentum just shift.
And how about the sophomore Brady Egan with a three contested in the corner to tie the game?
This has been the second half has been a heavyweight match here, and they're just throwing haymakers at each other. So it's great high school basketball, and we're glad you're with us. If you're just tuning in, we're in overtime, 4-minute overtime period. Ryan wins. They go to the District 12 play-in against the Public League representative. Ryan loses. It's season over.
You can't say enough how competitive boys Catholic league basketball is in this league. I mean, it's so intense, so insane. Bonner hasn't played for 2.5 weeks, and they come out and play like this, put on a show. You got to give credit to them. And Ryan to fight back from that lead.
Raiders with the ball. First possession of the overtime. They try to find Boyd.
2-3. free. Looking for Boyd.
Lemon Warren. Dom picks up his dribble, finds himself in some trouble, gets out of it. Jalen Sneed back to Dom. Dom drives left. He finds Warren in the paint. No good. Good.
Over his back.
Good box out by Bonner. Foul on Tomasco.
Give Malik Edwards credit there. He's shooting one-on-one.
Ryan Benz does not like that call. They think the call should have been against Bonner. In and out.
Just
Unlucky. Unlucky.
Hopefully that don't come back to bite us too hard.
3:23 left in the first overtime.
You don't want to give free offensive rebounds, huh?
That's close to 5 seconds. Edwards pushes off, gets away with that. Boyd defending Sipo. Forces Sipo right. Oh, a steal by Sneed. Dom collects.
All right. Turnover didn't hurt us too bad.
3 minutes left. Skip past to Luke Boyd in the corner. He's going to take it. He hits it for three.
He is dialed in from that spot right now.
Luke Boyd! Mom's here with us and she's happy as can be.
Boyd defends Sipo. Sipo no. Sipo pulls back no. Put it in the hands of Malik Edwards. Bonner's best player. Defended by Sneed. That's a pick. And the answer. Malik Edwards.
That was a tough call by Ryan. That was a moving screen. For sure was a moving
Going on
screen.
there.
They're not calling that in
Great
overtime.
shot by Malik Edwards, who hasn't really took many shots.
Oh, goes low to ALW. Good look, Jalen Sneed.
Great finish, great look.
His 16th point, ALW. 49-47. And a thriller here on Academy Road. Great defense by Boyd. Edwards goes up. Edwards, big rebound. Tomasco. Minute 35 left. Dom slows it down. Ryan holds two. Both benches up.
Out of intensity.
Oh, goes low to ALW and foul. Big hands there by Bonner. Almost made the steal.
ALW played for about 45 seconds with his shoe off. That's still off. And we got a timeout here by Bonner Prendy.
I was surprised the refs didn't call referee stop real quick to let him put his shoe on. I mean,
Well, on the defensive set, I understand them not stopping. But when we had the ball, I thought maybe they would stop the game, but they didn't.
Luke Boyd with big threes. Big.
For most people that already know this, a report, congratulations Archbishop Wood with a 68-59 win over Roman Catholic to capture the Philadelphia Catholic League.
We didn't get a chance to talk about that, but maybe we'll save that for another night. But that's an impressive. Their starting five is one of the best starting fives that
history of Catholic League.
Possibly.
Top five best team ever. I mean, they were some of the things that were said.
But right now we have a minute.
30-point
Right. But right now we have a minute 23 left in the first overtime. It's 49-47. Your Raiders up 2, and we'll be on the line.
In a low-scoring affair, not a great shooting affair, especially on the Ryan end. Ryan's got a lot of their points from attacking the basket. Bonner's got a lot of points. I mean, they've attacked the basket too, but they've had a couple big three-pointers. Edwards here in overtime. Egan to end the game, to tie the game, to go to overtime.
Come on, Lenny.
So we have ALW at the line for 1-on-1. The senior, Division I recruit.
Going on.
Ball's in his hands. And he gets it.
Ryan holds 3.
Big free throw here to go up 2 possessions. And he gets them both. 51-47, Archbishop Ryan. Warren with 18, Luke Boyd defending. 1:10 left. Weldy. Anderson, no travel. Weldy. Oh! And Bonner punches back. Jay the crossover. He's going to drive. He finds Christian. How is that not a foul underneath? 41.5 seconds left. Ryan up 1. That's big 3. That's got paint scratches, paint marks on it.
Hit the ceiling.
After a walk. And look at this move. Here comes
Kettner into the game again.
and Coach Zaglinski going to call a timeout.
Bonner found?
Well, they're forced to foul. I mean, they're going to play defense for at least 10 to 12 seconds, and then they're going to be forced to foul. And, we are still for one more shot in the 1-on-1. So Joey's going to have to be careful here to get the ball in the hand of his best foul shooters. So that's going to be a big situation here of finding guys. They might leave a guy open just to foul him. They might leave Steed open just to get the guy they want on the foul line.
Aaron Lemon Warren with 18 tonight. Luke Boyd with 10. Dom with 10. Main scoring there for the Raiders. 51-50 in this thriller. This has been a pleasure to sit here and watch this game and broadcast to you. We hope you're enjoying it home. Again, if you're just tuning in, season on the line. Ryan wins, they advance. They don't, they go home. Sneed to inbounds. Sneed trouble inbounds. They find Boyd. 37 seconds left.
Yes, good job.
And a turnover.
Oh, a little unlucky there.
A tough play.
Bonner with a chance to take the lead.
Bonner can take the...
hold for one here. We don't want to foul. They are in the 1-on-1.
We have 30 seconds left. Ball's in the hand of Mike Anderson for Bonner. Ryan holding 1. Hold your breath. Edwards drives, backs in, looks, short. Tabasco with the big rebound. 17 seconds and a foul.
Joey was yelling timeout there. He wanted timeout. He knew they were going to find. He got it. Foul, so he did get the foul.
They gave it to him. So let's see if they adjust the clock. Malik Edwards with a great look, just short, and Christian Tabasco with the big rebound.
Yes, and it looks easier than it really is. When you see claws of 6'8" and 6'9" guys coming at you, it's just not as easy as it looks. And Malik Edwards, he's laid it out. Like, that whole team has laid it.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
But this was supposed to be a down year for them, and they didn't get to play a lot of games. But you know what? That's a good basketball team.
Speaking of good basketball teams, there's one wearing a white right now. Listen, it wasn't looking good in the first half, and it looks like they've put themselves to take advantage of this opportunity. They got 15.2 seconds left, the ball, and they have a 1-point lead.
I would expect
Immediate foul.
I would expect an immediate foul. I would expect Joey over there planning on getting ALW or Luke Boyd or Dom the ball to go to the line. And we can talk about what that happens. We get to the line. We can talk about some things from there, but that's what I would expect. Possession arrow on a tie-up does go to Monsignor Bonner.
Thank you, Billy. Ryan starters on the floor. Vasquez, Tomasco, Sneed, Boyd, and Aaron Lemon Warren. Sipo, Egan, Anderson, Edwards.
I don't think we called this, but I think Edwards is playing 4 fouls right now. Might be one of the reasons. He was afraid to foul the guy at the end.
All deflected.
Did you see that? Edwards wouldn't foul, so I'm almost convinced he's got 4 fouls unofficially. Edwards. Which explains a lot why he wasn't playing.
Jaden Steve with the inbounds, 14.6 seconds. They get the ball into Vasquez, and he's fouled right away.
All right, Bill, you were right. They found who they wanted to find.
Yes. Sneed took the ball out. Joey didn't want Sneed on the line. He took the ball out. Found his guy. Now we have our senior point guard at the line with a lot of pressure.
He's done this a million times. This is easy for him.
It's heavy. 11 seconds. Up the floor comes Bonner. Mike Anderson to Edwards. Edwards for 3. Edwards short. Who's got the rebound? Archbishop Ryan does. With 1.8 seconds.
Wow. Coach Funston let them play it out. Put the ball on his best player. His best player come up short. We're now at the line with our best player in a 2-shot situation.
And
He misses. Is there even enough time?
There is enough time, but, hopefully.
ALW.
Coach Funston's going to use a timeout here. He's going to plan for a make or a miss. Basically, it's one play at this point. Ryan could potentially, if a guy catches the ball here, foul and put somebody in a 1-on-1. I don't know that Joey would do that, but that is an option here.
Aaron Lemon Warren with 5 points in this overtime. Ryan leads by 2 with 1.8 seconds left in this unbelievable basketball game here on Academy Road. 1.8 seconds from advancing to the public Catholic League Final, District 12 5A.
It's been gritty. They fought. It was a tough, week. They're 1-4, coming off 2 games against Wood. Again, to be down 11 at one point. Was it 14 as high as it got? I think 11 was as high as it got. They come back and be in this situation, overtime game. Hopefully, this is what we need to propel us into a state tournament.
And the state tournament for the guy. See, the Catholic League's only been in the state tournament for about 10 years now. It's just so much fun.
13.
I mean, you guys experience
Yes,
it.
it's unbelievable.
It's something that the Catholic League doesn't know that well and doesn't understand the importance in learning all these great monuments out there of arenas that you play in.
Since 2008, when the Catholic League decided to participate in the PIAA state playoffs, was the year we actually announced that. It's been great, and there's been numerous basketball and football state titles. Not too many in the other sports.
Here we go. Big free throw for Aaron Lemon Warren. Might be one of the biggest in his Ryan career. No good. Length of the court, and that'll do it. Archbishop Ryan, after chasing the game most of the way.
Honor played a great game.
52-50. And we will see you on Wednesday night.
Wednesday night is going to be, we don't know the opponent nor the time, but we do know it's at Lincoln on Wednesday night. So hopefully we'll be able to find who who we are going to play soon and go from there and prepare for them. And then the District 11 champion, which I think was already decided. I think it's Bagnor. And I think we are the home team, so that could potentially be here at Archbishop Ryan.
Oh, great.
Usually it's at a District 12 site. I think some of them this year are going to be
At the home game, we had played all home. Both our games in states were away at the home facility.
Yeah, it's a new thing this year. COVID rules that we're actually playing at home site based on whoever's the higher team in the bracket. Again, the opportunity, the chance that we took it. Give credit to Bonner for coming out with a good foot.
So we look forward to that. We look forward to the next guy. We look forward to seeing where we at and getting on the run and
Real quick recap. Aaron Lemon Warren with 20. Had a great night. Christian Tomasco only had 5, but defensively,
We're in.
as we see Christian's dad stop by the booth,
We are in.
Christian with 4 big rebounds in that fourth quarter where he just rose above everybody.
The rebounds and the blocks tonight were big.
And then Luke Boyd with 10 and 2 of the biggest threes he'll ever hit. They were clutch. So it turns out at the end of the day, it was a really great night for Archbishop Ryan basketball. We will see everybody on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll be able to do the broadcast. We think we will. So on behalf of Billy Everett and Hall of Fame coach Ryan Haney, my name is Ted Westervelt, and enjoy your evening, and remember, we are AR. Archbishop Ryan, 52-50 victors tonight over the Friars of Bonner Prendy. Thanks, and have a good night.